Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we wanted to talk about the use of the word secular. For example, Disney or any of those things that use magic in their movies, that literally brings with it the spiritual realm. I was telling Valeska about a school that I worked at in which they told me this is a secular school, but at the same school, they will do Halloween, take the kids to go see puppet shows in which they have oolmancy and divination and witchcraft. But yet and still you say that this thing is secular. And I was saying how I think that the word secular, it just anything that doesn't involve God and Jesus, then they call it secular, because Halloween comes from paganism. Like if people go back and research the origin of Halloween, it's pagan, and paganism is a religious belief. So if you want to call your school secular or you call the world secular, you wouldn't involve anything to do with spirituality, because secular means devoid of religion and those kind of beliefs.
Right, so it's basically a nice way for them to mask, for them to conceal what really is being pushed. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, so we're going to be secular, but secularism is still encompassing all these other forms of religious beliefs, right? Because even the meditation practices that a lot of the schools adopted, that's definitely from a religion, and they try to just mask it just like they did with yoga, right? That it's separate from, but even the persons who taught yoga to America back in whenever that was that it came over to America said that it's not separate from the religion. Right. The poses even have meanings and worship.
Absolutely. I think everything that is shrouded in this idea of, this is not religious. We're not religious. This is just some of the stuff we do. Even my friend, like at her job, there's a woman that put up like these pictograms in her lab. And in the pictograms, she put in like these Greek letters. And there's a point where they like slice some, whatever they were dissecting in there. And then these just like, okay, let's all put our hands over it to put like good juju on it. And my friend was just like, juju, what's that? She's just like, good vibes. They hide their witchcraft in words like good vibes, bad vibes, and these are just pictures to just kind of like put positivity in here. Anytime you have to put up pictograms, anything that has to do with something besides what's being done in that specific establishment, then you know that it's spiritual. They're just trying to play it off like, it's just good vibes. I just put these pictures up for good vibes.
Which is still idols.
It's still idols, That's what I'm saying. They don't want her to pray or do anything in there, but they're okay with putting up pictograms and stuff like that, and good vibes and good juju. And this is how they hide it. Oh, that person was just joking around when they talked about that. They were just playing around. It's no idea. There's no playing in the spiritual realm. There's no joking in the spiritual realm. These things are serious and legalistic things. Anybody come to you to say, hey, I think you should put this up on your wall. It keeps away all the bad energy. You have to literally think about this. Bad energy keeps away bad energy. That's not secular, and that's not, I don't like religion, so I just do this. It's not just doing this, because what you're doing is still spiritual, and it still has a connotation in religion, belief systems.
Whether you want to acknowledge it as such or not, it's the same aspect that kind of just like if you don't choose, you default into something. In this case, whether you want to say it is or it's not, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it still has its meaning.
This is interesting too. Richard Dawkins, I watched him recently in an interview with Piers Morgan. So if you get a chance, Piers Morgan, Richard Dawkins, type it in, you'll watch it. Piers is Catholic, like grew up Catholic. And Piers is like, you don't believe that there's anything out there? You think that it's just us? And Richard literally goes, no, I believe that there are beings that are superhuman. I just don't believe that there's any that's supernatural. What that really means is, these fallen ones are out there. These fallen angels, they're out there. But I don't believe in a God and a creator. Absolutely not. You see what I'm trying to say? So they even themselves tell on themselves. He's willing to believe that there is fallen angels or there's entities that have superhuman strength. But he's not out here to believe that there is a creator or something that is beyond the natural realm. He's already telling you his allegiance. You know what I mean?
When they classify secular things as secular, what do they really mean?
What do they mean? Or as I personally, and you can say what you think in the comment section, I personally, from my experience, have realized that when they say secular, they just mean I ain't want nothing to do with no creator and no Jesus Christ. But I'll do meditation like the Buddhists do. I'll do the yoga like the Buddhists do though. And we're going to still do Halloween, and we're going to still get these Easter eggs though. But just nothing to do with Jesus and God. Just, keep that over there.
Right. Anything outside of Christ, basically, in the spiritual realm is fine.
And if you've had different experiences, definitely tell us about that in the comment section. I'm just telling what I thought secular was nothing at all. We're not doing Easter. We're not doing Halloween. We're not doing St. Patrick's Day. We're not doing none of these things. That's what I thought secular was. But come to find out, nah, they doing the meditation and everything. So I'm like, oh, so secular no longer means void of religion? Now you're just void of the Christian, Judeo-Christian religion. That's what you're void of. Got it.
It's definitely something to consider, you know, when you hear people even throw that out and then see how that's played out.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.